Hi guys, welcome back to Serenity Shed. And as you can see, I've got all this sort of stuff I've sort of ordered. Looks really nice actually, this sort of thing. And I've got some little pots. Now, what I wanted to make was a little fairy house to go in here. And I bought this online. You can't really see it, but it's supposed to kind of look a bit like that. But yeah, so you put it together. It's wooden, kind of. And I'm going to paint it up and put a bit extra on it. So see how we go. Well, I must say the pieces are quite very thin, a bit flimsy. But we'll see how we go with this. Oh, it's got some texture there. I've also got some of this. I want quite a lot of it actually. This like dough, hard clay. It hardens apparently. And I've got quite a bit of that, so I'm going to use probably a bit of that on there as well. So we'll see how we go anyway with that. Right, as you can see, I've got this stuff out now and I'm starting to put it together. I mean, it is quite complicated actually. I didn't think it was going to be. And it's going to end up hopefully looking something like that, I hope. But I think I've got a piece missing, but we'll see at the end. But yes, I've got to take this piece out next. It's quite easy to get out like that, and then you kind of slot it in where it's showing you on the instructions. So we'll see how we go. Oh dear. Well, I'm getting so far. It's not, once you get used to it, it's not hard to follow the instructions, because you've got 6 to 1, 6 to 2, 6 to 3, 6 to 4, 6 to 5 and 6 to 6, and you've got all the numbers on there and you can find them. And it shows you afterwards, you know, how it's supposed to look. So it's, you know, it's quite, I've had to glue these little bits on here and these bits, but again, yeah, I've still got a lot of building to do, but I'm getting there. Yeah, if you like, it's nice to see what it looks like at the end. Well, we're still going along. We do have to stick some bits on, so you obviously need some glue like I've got here, to stick the bits around the windows. I've just put these little bits on here. And the reason is I wanted this house because it's only small and you can put it together. It's obviously a puzzle house. And I didn't want anything too big because I don't have a lot of space. So I wanted a nice sort of house for fairies or dolls or whatever. But I didn't want a too big a house. So we'll see. We're carrying on. We're doing a bit more. So it's quite a lot to do. As you can tell, there's lots of different pieces that you have to do, and there's quite a few panels of them as well, so it's going to take me a while to do. Hi, welcome back again. I've done a few more bits on here. One bit I did find quite hard was this bit here. I did not know what that was, and this is this piece here. I believe there's this bit's going to go on, but this is stairs, so I you know, I couldn't figure out what it was, but yeah, it was a bit fiddly to get together that. But I did manage to do it, so I'll just carry on with it and see how we go. Well, I've managed to get the staircase in here, as you can see, and they have these like little pins as well to sort of, so it all stays together, and they kind of, if you can see, they look like this. Oh, maybe if I turn it around a bit better. Little pins, and you have to slot them in like here and here and here, just to hold it all into place. But at the minute it's coming along. The excuse me, the staircase was quite fiddly to do, but I have managed to do it, so we'll carry on as we go. Well, after a struggle, I've still got to fiddle this bit in a bit better, but I've managed to put the stairs in. There's 3 lots of stairs, and to be honest with you, it was really fiddly, because you have to put all the little steps in as well. I don't know if you can see that as well. And I kept falling out, and oh my gosh, and pinging off somewhere. And I was losing my patience a bit. And I'm quite a patient person really, but yeah, that was a bit annoying. But I got there eventually. I think I've got it right. I had to check online because I wasn't quite sure which way the stairs went in. But I think that's right so far. So we'll carry on now. Well, I've got to K. I'm marking it as I go along now because I find it easier, because I have to turn the page to see what piece I need, and then I forget what I did on this bit, so I've just marking as I go it along. At the minute, I've just managed to put a piece of the roof on. And if you can have a look here, you can see it's getting there. And I've put this white on here and this bit down here. Managed to sort the stairs out now, which was very, very fiddly, but yeah, it's coming together slowly. Right, well, I'm back again. It's, as you can see, it's getting darker now. I'm going to give up for today. I've managed to do this tower, which was really fiddly, and that fell off and went under the chair somewhere, and it was a nightmare. So I'm going to glue that bit in because it keeps coming off, which is a nuisance. But yeah, it's quite fiddly some bits, I must admit. But you know, with determination, I am getting there. I've still got more to do over there. I've left it there now for tonight, and I will start again tomorrow. But yeah, it's took a while to do, and I'm not finished yet. Like I say, the stairs were really fiddly, and this tower thing was quite fiddly as well, because there's lots of, as you can see, small pieces you've got to sort of slot in, and some of them don't want to go in the little slots, if you know what I mean, so you take a bit of persuasion. So anyway, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Well, I'm back for another day. I was kind of dreaded doing this bit. I've had to put this together here, little pieces on top. That was quite easy to do, and just like the little things just to hold it in place. This now, on the other hand, was a bit of a nightmare to do, honestly, putting those pieces in and getting them pieces into there. Yeah, well, that was quite a struggle, but I did manage it. It's just, you've just got to be patient, really, and yeah, just wiggle it a bit and keep moving it around. It does eventually go in. I've just got one more piece to put in here, which is this piece, and then I'm going to put it onto here, I believe. So yeah, I'll carry on for today. Hi guys, back again. Right, well, I've done this bit up here. Now, this was really fiddly, I must admit, on this bit. And in the end, trying to slot all of this into there, I just give up in the end. So I just basically glued it on, because I just couldn't be bothered to try and slot it all in. So this all kind of got glued in. Basically, I've managed to stick the front bit on now here as well, so it's coming together. But yeah, I did find these pieces particularly fiddly, and the stairs so far, so we'll keep on going. I've still got a little bit more to do on it, so yeah. Well, I'm starting to put the roof on now. A little bit fiddly trying to work it out, but we've got some of the roof on now. I'll just turn it around a bit. This bit goes here. I couldn't quite work out where that slotted in at first, but yeah, we're just putting the roof on basically now, and I've got a little bit more around to finish here. And here I've got a little eggy thing on the front there. I think that's a rabbit, actually, with some grass. But yeah, it's coming along still. We're getting there. Well, I've put some more railings on here now. I did find putting this side bit on really fiddly, and it did break a little bit, so I've had to glue it a little bit there. But other than that, yeah. I've also made a little itty bitty chair. Look at that. That's so cute. That's got to go inside. I've got a table and 2 chairs to go inside, which they were really easy, obviously, to put together then. But they're so cute, isn't it? So I'm going to make some little people to go in here, and I'm going to put some of this stuff I've got. I bought some of this, if you can see, like this pretty stuff, and I'm going to put that round it and stuff. And I've got some little, I don't know if I showed you these already, but yeah, little plants and things, and some greenery I've got as well. So yeah, let's see how we go with that. But yeah, I'm just going to put the tables and chairs and put them in now. It's pretty much nearly finished. I lost this piece. I couldn't find it anywhere. But I did find it again. But yeah, see, I've got a bit of a gap here, which I don't like, so I'm going to put some of that on there just to hide that. But other than that, it's pretty much done now. It's not bad, is it? I will show you when I've completely put the chairs and tables in and everything. But yeah, it hasn't taken me too long to do. I would say probably, I don't know, probably about 6 hours maybe. But I'm pretty slow anyway. My eyesight's not brilliant, but I've got to stick a few other little things on there, but yeah, it's getting there. Nearly done. Well guys, I've basically finished it. The only thing is I do have a few odd bits, but I have this bit and I just don't know where it goes. I've looked all, if I find where it goes I'll stick it on, but at the minute I don't really care. Right, so basically if I just move it around gently, you can see the side, and I'll come round to the back without trying to break it. Right, so you can see all the stairs in here up to the top, and basically the little table and chairs, which they on the thing done last, but they were quite difficult to slot in, but I have managed to do it. Little dinky table and chairs, they're very sweet. Basically, yeah, I've got a little bit of a thing, but I can fill this in. This is this side, and I'm going to put some lights in there as well, and I'll just turn it round to the front again. So basically I got this kit off of Temu, yeah, and it didn't take too long to come, and to be honest with you, I'll give it an 8 out of 10, because I did find some bits, like I say, these sort of bits and the stairs, mainly these things and the stairs, quite difficult to do and quite fiddly. And some of it, you know, I had to sort of think, oh yeah, that goes there, and, you know, some bits. But most of it you could follow. And yeah, I think it looks really nice, actually. I'm really pleased with it. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And please comment what you think. Please do. Thank you, and bye-bye from Serenity Shed. Welcome back to Serenity Shed part 2 with my lovely little magical house. I'm going to add some bits to it. So I also have this sort of modelling clay, so I might make a few maybe little people, fairy people, or I don't know yet, to put in here. And I've also got some, as you've seen, these items here. Obviously my glue, magnifying glass is always handy. I've got a little bit of paint. I've got some acrylic paint as well in case I need to use that too. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a play with it, and hopefully yeah, maybe put a few vines around here, and you know, flowers and stuff, and maybe if I can make some little people. And I also have I bought let's see, oh yeah, I bought these little tiny teacup and saucer and a little teapot, I think it is. Yeah, a little tiny teapot. And I'm going to stick that on the table inside. So yeah, I'm just going to tidy it up a bit now, and I'll show you the absolute finished result. So yeah, and at the minute I've got a couple of candles on, because it's a little bit chilly in here now, and it's been raining again. So it's a little bit not such a nice day today, but yeah, I'm happy in here. It's a Sunday, so I'm just busy doing a little bit of things I enjoy in Serenity Shed. So please come back and see the finished result. I will add it on the end here anyway. All right, and if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. I do all sorts of things on this channel. I'm not sticking to one thing. So yeah, so basically things that I like doing, basically. Okay then, I'm not saying basically anymore, because I say that a lot. All right, see you soon guys, bye. Right, just to let you know, I'm going to try and make some little vines, and I've purchased these as well to help me make the vines with this little modelling kit. It does have something that comes with it anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to do some brown and vines and see if I can stick it on a little bit here and there to make it very tiny. We'll see how we go anyway. Hello again. Well, I've got this clay out. It's supposed to be like quick drying. It honestly, it feels really weird. It does feel I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, and you kind of mold it in and stuff, but yeah, it's very weird texture. It's a bit rubbery actually. But anyway, I've decided that I just don't want a, you know, like all the other houses are going to be the same as this one, because I want to kind of customize it to my own liking. So I want to make it a little bit sort of more fairy sort of like, you know. So I'm putting vines up here, and I'm sticking it on with glue, but I'm also cutting into it with this tool to make it a bit more shapely, sort of around the windows and sort of here, and it's going up along here and round. I'm going round the side here as well. So yeah, as you can see. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just my own personal taste, but yeah, I'm carrying on with the project a bit longer, so see how we go. Right, as you can see, I'm now putting some leaves on. I had these vines, also bought from Temu. I do buy a lot of stuff from Temu, to be honest, like this, but they're all on a line. So I've cut the leaves off individually, and I'm just gently just sticking them on where I feel like they should be. So to give a sort of, yeah, different texture as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that's looking a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Hello, well, it's getting darker again, end of another day, and I've just kind of finished doing my vines, and I've put some little flowers on the bottom here, as you can see. And I've made a little, I've got a little pot here, and I've put some of the hardening clay and stuck some little flowers in. So yeah, I haven't stuck that down because I can move it around, and I've got another little pot around the back here. If I just move it around a little bit, as you can see, and I put some more flowers here and here. So yeah, and the vines sort of going up the side of the house. So I just wanted to give it a little extra something. So it's supposed to be like a sort of fairy house. I've got some lights. I bought these little lights to go in, so I'm going to see if I can fix them in at some point. So it's getting dark now anyway, so yeah, I'm quite pleased with that actually so far. Well guys, it's 9 o'clock and I've finally finished, I believe, as best I can. I've put some of those mini lights inside the house just willy-nilly, so it gives this sort of nice effect. I don't know if you can see at the side here. If I come out a little bit, I mean, you can just pop them in and out to change them, but I just think that's quite nice, isn't it? It kind of gives a bit of a stained glass effect here. So basically, yeah, it's finished and I really love it. I love it. I really do actually, even though it was a bit of a struggle with some pieces, and this bit I had to pretty much glue on because I got fed up with it in the end. But yeah, I might put a little bit extra down here, might paint it a little bit or put a little doormat there or something. But yeah, so this was a puzzle house from Temu, and I've actually quite enjoyed making it, even though it's taken me a while. But yeah, I hope you like it too. Maybe you'll give it a try. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you again from Serenity Shed.